Hey guys, May 23rd, 2025. So in here I got a call. I'm going back to a job I was at last week. I had changed a couple of faucets for this guy and snaked this toilet. He's got problems with his water line down in the basement. He's got somebody had put some copper to PEX adapters in there, and they're all leaking all over the place, all crusties all over them, and one of them was leaking pretty bad, and I didn't really have time to tackle that the other day when I was there. I told him I'd go back. He said, well, I got to take time out of work, so we scheduled it for today, which is Friday morning. And he called me this morning. He said one of the T's down in the basement blew off. He shut the water off to the hot water. So, but anyway, I got all that PEX stuff in the truck, and I usually like to use the compression clamps. I like to put two per joint instead of one. That's what I like to do, because I have, tried the one before and had leaks. So when I do it, I like to put a double clamp on there. Some guys say that's not, what that's recommended, but that's what I do. I don't always, fit the cutty, fit the mold for most people. I do what I think is best, and sometimes, you got to think outside the box here. Like I said, I always use a double clamp on them. You guys do whatever you think is right. That's what I do. Is it right? According to the specifications, no, but I think it's got more of a chance of not leaking, because once you put that clamp on there, if it leaks, then you got to rip it all apart and do it again. So I find that with the double clamp, I got less of a chance having a leak. You got more of an area that's, squished down. You got a double area that's compressed. Less of a chance of leaking. That's my theory. Anyway, we'll try to get you some shots over there. This guy's a good guy. He seems a little eccentric, but it's fine. He's happy with his faucets I put in over there, and good. We're gonna go over there and shut the water off, drain it back, and rip and tear the leaking shit out and put in something new. Ain't rocket science. Ain't rockets. Oh, I got Molly today. I had to chase her a little ass to catch her this morning. A lot of guys asking, where's Molly? Where's Molly? She doesn't want to. In the morning, when it's time to go to work, she's laying on a couch.
3 miles, turn right on Old Fall River Road.
And she's looking at me like, what do you mean, let's go to work? I'm relaxing here on a couch, so if I want her to come with me, sometimes I got to go over there and catch her. She wants me to play Catch Me If You Can. She thinks it's playtime. She's going to start running around like a flipping mad woman, see if I can catch her. I usually wait for her to run out of steam, and then I grab her. Yeah. She gets she goes back and forth 1,000 times, runs out of steam, and then she's tired, breathing heavy, I grab her. Yeah, a little shit. Yeah. Got one of these Japanese coats on from the Chinese Amazon. It was like $6. That was back before the tariffs were in place. Probably $30 now. Little Chinese jacket. From China. It's from China. It's from China, Miss Molly. Yeah. Anyway, we'll try to light up the place down here. It's pretty flippin' dark and dingy. Look at the bucket. He's opening everything up. We got the water off here. Oh well. He said it broke. Eureka! It broke off. Fucking crazy. She's a liquor. Look at this thing. Fucking crazy, man. Yeehaw. Wow, it broke off right inside, no? Wow. This fucking. I'll put a new one in there, that's all. No liquor. She's a liquor. It broke right off. And then broke right off. Look at that. Brass. Fucking shit. Fucking. No fucking shit don't last. Look at that. Brass breaks right off of there. Unbelievable. Oh fucking. My pecs has got like a black on the inside. Kind of weird. Yeah, we'll just put a new one in there, that's all. Put some new shit in there and yo, how you doing? See if we can pop this off of here. Oh. I'm gonna be able to cut that there and clean that up and resolder. Maybe. Oh, getting old. Getting old, mama. Leaker. A little water on the floor, never hurt nobody. A little water on the floor, never hurt nobody. Yeehaw. Leaker. I don't know if I could do that. I think I got enough fucking play in this thing to. Yeah. Yeah, fucking just blowing apart. Blow the shit right out your ass. Unbelievable. I'm gonna make sure you get the burrs out of the thing. I think I could solder that, maybe. I'll have to see if I can clean it up. Never a dull moment now, that's all I could say. It's good to get the burrs off it. Like that. See if I can clean that up and solder it. Getting a little worn out. Paper after a while gets a little worn out, and that's when it's good for the flame sensors. It's all wimpy. You don't want to get wimpy. You don't want to get wimpy, Ma. nice new piece of sandpaper and give it a good how you doing with some new stuff. Usually the ends are good still. You got another one?
My finger is right there.
Oh, how bad's that one? I might as well do that one too while I'm here, I guess. Half inch.
I was kind of hoping.
Yeah, I could do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more? Check them out. I mean, while I'm here.
I'm looking.
While I'm here, might as well do it all while it's down. They were really bad.
I know. I don't understand.
I think it's the well water. I think that's the feed for the tankless or something. I don't know.
I got salt. I do the water treatment. I really do.
Well, yeah, maybe that's what it is. You're putting salt in the water.
Well, the Flex Light water system tells me to.
Yeah, it's the that might be it too. You might be corroding it with the flipping, because it's hard water, so you're putting the salt in there. I think that's the backflush though, I think. I don't know. We'll put new pipes in there. Should outlive both of us.
Okay.
I would think so. No, new fittings?
Yep.
I mean, how long did they last? How many years?
Well, they flipped the house. I'm guessing this was done 11 years ago.
Oh, 11 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a lot. Anyway.
Yeah, I think a lot of the piping was redone and they used cheap fittings.
Well, I mean,
it's the only thing I can think of.
Everybody's trying to cut corners and come up with new shit, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes the old stuff was better.
I agree.
Oh. That's fucking. I'm bleeding the water there. Maybe with you, how you doing, Mom? We'll see what happens here. I got a little longer piece. This way here we got more throw into that bitch. Oh man! Better to be a little long than too short, I would say. Sucks being a little on the short side, you know. Better to be a little bit on the long side than on the short. That will go there, and then this one will go there. It'll be better. Give me a little bit more room. Yeah, I can do it. And then that one will go there. Will it go? Yeah, I think so. Like that. We'll be fine. You, how you doing, Too much heat on there. Burn the flux. There's such thing as overheating. Good before you put the pets on there. I'd rather not take that key off unless I have to. Let that cool, we'll fucking do it and see what happens. Hope for the best. Might have to cut it out, I don't know. I hope not. Hope that's gonna work. But we'll find out, I guess. We will find out. That's what I like to do. We'll see what happens. You're kind of going cattywampus on me here. I don't know. Wow. Didn't even set. I can move the fucking thing. Wow, didn't even fucking set. Look at that. That ain't no good. That ain't no good. Wow. That ain't no good. That ain't no good. I'll have to try to get that out of there, maybe. Yeah, I gotta fucking do that a little differently. We're gonna do that a little differently. Put a brand new T in there, I guess. I'm gonna put a brand new T. Alright, I got this 3/4 by half bushing. That's all I gotta use. Is I didn't have that proper T. We'll use this, that's all. Not easy, Mama. Not easy being cheesy. Something like this that you just freshly clean. I mean, you could take it apart and resolder it if it leaks, so I'm not too worried about that, but it'll have to go somehow. We'll get it in there somehow. And then the fucking bushing. Quarter by half bushing. I don't use these that often, but I do have them in the truck in case I get in a jam like this. I'll have to drive, go get one. Save you from a trip to the supply house. I'm gonna make sure I solder that good though. Make sure that gets soldered good. Might have a snot on there or something. Have a snot on there or something. It should go. It's not wanting to go, but I'll have to figure it out. Here it goes. All right. That's it now. That'll work. You know, they'll go like that. Should be able to solder that up now. Might want to go a little bit of an angle on that fucker. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some off, but like that. Make sure that gets good in there, because it's that should be fine on the top there. That's a bushing, not the greatest, but I mean, what are you going to use? It is what it is. Now I gotta get another clamp over there on that one. Let that set for a bit before we get another clamp. Let that cool off for it. Burn the plastic. I got couple of more to do here. Not easy. A little melt job on there. A little flipping melt job. That should be cool by now. I should be able to clamp it. Jig clamp it on there. Looks like the angle might be what the issue is. I don't know. We'll find out. Get this fucking thing on there. I don't know. The old Jed clamp it. I like to give it a little twisty at the end there. That's how I like to do it. Give it a little shake. Shake, rock and roll, shake, rattle and roll. Give it a little bit extra. I don't know. We'll find out if it's any good. We got another one here that's leaking. We got to change. That one's a little fucked up too. Got a coupling on it. leaker. He's a leaker. I have to put a coupling on that one, that's all, no big deal. I've got a piece and a coupling. What do we got there? That's the water feeder for the boiler. That's the water feeder for the boiler. You wanna, if you can, I don't know if I could, yeah, I'll just put a coupling on there. Here's a leaker. We'll put a little longer piece in there and that's all. Big deal. There's some fucking crazy shit going on here, Mama. There's some crazy shit going on here. When in doubt, we cut it out. We'll just add a little piece to it, that's all. Extend it. Extender. Got a little extender on it, that's all. Solder that up and jig clamp it on there. So, rocket science. I'm gonna have to steam some of the water out of there. Where's the Pro Press when you need it? So you gotta let that cool. Whoa, there goes that fucking bottle. Fuck. Oh well, gotta let it cool before you put the clamp on there and fucking shit. Just broke one of his bottles. Oh well. Sorry, buddy. Fucking oats. Shouldn't be in that shit anyway. Not good for you. Fucking blew one of his fucking oats out his ass there, looks like. Blew a flipping oats right out his ass. Sorry, it looks like one of your bottles broke there. Oh, sorry. Fucking Jed clamp it. Fucking Jed clamp it. Yeah, we're gonna do the next one is the I'm not looking so fucking kosher either. There goes feeding the boiler. Broke one of his glasses. I think it was his Quaker Oats. Might have been his Quaker Oats container. Yeah, I know I like my truck, but I'm just saying, just for instance, it's just working on an old, well, working on an old truck. You don't even know what you're gonna run into. Just fucking, there should be enough room to. I have to just cut it. Wow, fucking break it off. Look at that shit. Just unbelievable. Just lost your shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like being out in a boat in a storm. You kiss your ass goodbye.
I've done that.
I'm gonna have to put a clamp on that. I might be able to pull this one. I gotta put a coupling on that one, it looks like. Stuff's just deteriorated. Really kind of weird. Might be the water. This stuff come from China. Come from China.
I don't know.
Yeah, come from China. So. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Unbelievable. Well, we get another 10, 15 years out of it. That's all you need, right? Get you into retirement somewhat.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm missing something. Missing some. I'll definitely call you.
Oh, son of a fucker. This is just weird shit. I don't know.
I tell you, well, when you flip a house, you don't. You just want to flip the house. You don't care how long it lasts.
Oh yeah. They're just getting their money out of it.
Yeah.
But these guys that call me all the time want to buy my flipping house.
Oh no, yeah, me too.
These fucking guys.
This is getting annoying.
Yeah. Call me, want to buy my house. They're just pissed off at it, you know?
Yep.
Doesn't that piss you off? Pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm sick of and the letters. Do you get letters? Or
Yeah, they call me on my cell phone, want to buy my house.
Yeah.
Like, where am I going to live?
What?
I go live with the fucking gambler down in her daughter's basement. Yeah. I go down and live with the gambler in her daughter's basement. Yeah. All right, I need 5 and 3/4. So I'm gonna buy my house. I'm not gonna go. Hopefully this doesn't leak. Oof. You might as well shut all the faucets off.
Shut them off. Oh, off. Okay, sure.
Yeah, well.
All right. Yep.
While you're hanging around here. I don't know. Oh, this fucking pipe looks a little weird. I don't know. This PEX pipe they use, it looks that ain't what was rotted though. What rotted was the fittings. Whatever. I'm putting in new ones. I'll give them a new lease on life here. I'll give them a new lease on life. Hopefully this shit don't leak. Get the flip out of here. Let's see. This is supposed to be so fucking good, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see if it leaks, Mama. That's all I could say.
Unless you took care of it, the one in front of you is probably still on.
Yeah, all right. We'll shut that off.
All right.
Everything's off upstairs?
Yeah. And then,
yeah, we'll turn it on, hope for the best. That's all I could say.
What? You want me to turn the water on?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let me do it.
It's okay if I do it now?
Go ahead, turn it on. No leaks. Why don't you go run the water upstairs? It looks good so far. Thank God. This has got a tailgate warranty. Tail light warranty. Good until you see my tail lights. Once you see my tail lights gone, that's it for the warranty.
Steve. I can't hear you.
I said, this has got a tail light warranty. As soon as you see my tail lights gone, it goes to warranty.
Well, I gotta tell you, the bathroom drain.
Uh-oh, now something's leaking over there. Look at that bitch.
What?
We got a leak on that side now. Good for me moving the pipe.
Oh, shit.
That's the cold. That wasn't leaking before, was it?
Not that I noticed.
The fucking coal's leaking now.
Well, they're both...
It's coming from up top, maybe. I don't know. Something's leaking there. See it?
It's the fitting.
Could be the fitting.
Do you have time to work on
Yeah, I gotta fix that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's gonna burst.
It looks like that's. I'll fix that one while I'm here. I mean,
All right, let me.
look at that shit. Shut it off and
All right, drain everything.
fucking drain it again.
I'll clear.
It's a shock bite. It's got a groove right in the pipe.
Oh, you're talking about the pipe.
Well, the pipe's got a. It's leaking right here. It was leaking right here. I could see it. That's where all this water come from. We gotta take this shock bite out of here. I could see it. We gotta take this out and put a coupling in there instead of this fucking homeowner special from hell here.
Oh, is that that's for the, what is that for?
That's what they call a shock bite. You can see the pipe right here. It was dripping. I got the water off, but we gotta fix that. I could just take this out and put a coupling in here and solder it.
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't need a valve.
You don't need that.
I don't need a valve.
What if that's what they call a shit show?
Clearly.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. It's not helping that I'm, you got all PEX and then copper, then PEX, and let's get this fixed first, and then we'll see what the hell happens. I got the water all open downstairs. I could see the groove in that fucker. I should be able to put a coupling in there. Maybe a longer supply or something. Put a longer supply. Yeah, I'm gonna put a longer supply, but wow, it's got a groove right in it. It's got a groove in it. Look at that. Wow. I just gotta get a longer supply and we should be good. I gotta put that new 16-inch supply in there. I don't see no leaks. That was really bad. I'll make sure this don't leak none of this shit. This fucking drain don't look the greatest. Fucking thing could be leaking all over the place in this fucking drain too. I'm gonna keep an eye on this drain. She ain't looking. She's looking a little crusty.
Yeah. All right. So if
So I'm just running it, making sure it don't leak, but
Fix the leaks.
it's going down, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on it.
I'll need to call you again.
Make sure nothing's leaking here. That is an older spray we left on there. I just want to make sure there's no leaks before I go.
Yeah, no, appreciate it.
It was a lot of water. There was a lot of water in here. We don't want to ruin nothing. Not on my watch. I kind of like, I want to make sure that there's nothing wrong when I leave, you know, and make sure my ass is not grass here. Alright, that's good. As long as it's not leaking when I leave, I'm good. Making sure that there's no leaks here. The stuff I did's not leaking. That's my main concern. This is all back together. Fucker. I just gotta put a hanger on this. I gotta put a hanger back on this, and then I'm good. That's not dripping anymore. That was dripping from that shock bite. Alright, so I put that hanger back, and that's good. No more leaks. Yeah, look at that fucking shit. It's just rotted away. It's quick. Look at a lot of stuff there. Well, we got it all changed, so.
Yeah, great.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that PEX turned out to be a real shit show over there. See how that stuff was all kind of like rotted and stuff? Stuff kind of like rotted right away, breaking right off. PEX adapters. I don't know, it's good and bad and everything, I guess. He said that was like done like, what did he say, 10 years ago? He bought that house and somebody had flipped it. Probably what happened was somebody went in there and ripped all the copper out of the cellar. And then they just cut out what was there, left the risers and replaced everything. It was probably all leaking. They cut all the piping out, all the copper pipe maybe in the basement, and you put all PEX in and flipped the house. Well, all the a lot of them adapters are really crusty, so I don't know. You make your own judgment about the stuff. I use PEX once in a while. I'd rather do a copper job, be honest with you. I'd rather do the whole job in copper. A nice type L copper. It is what it is. Cut it out, replace what we gotta replace, and give them a bill.